What's going on, guys? This is BroncoJuggalo
and Bill.
And we are coming to you for the second time tonight since the last recording got fucked.
This is take two.
Take two. We are doing Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
Yeah.
From 2010. Directed by Eli Craig. Starring...
Yeah. And, gotta say, Eli Craig, this is his first theatrical directing job. Awesome job as well.
He did a really good job. Starring Tyler Labine as Dale and Alan Tudyk, who is one of my favorites, as Tucker.
Tucker.
This is a movie that I passed over.
Oh, yes. Many people do. I passed it over as well until a coworker of mine told me, I know your sense of humor. You must see this film. And he passed it over too. And the only reason why he saw it is because I told him, you have to see this movie. And it took a lot of convincing. He finally sat down and watched it. And he's like, this is actually really fucking funny.
I saw it on Netflix time and time again as I was searching horror movies. And every time I just passed right by because it looked dumb. I read the description.
It sounded
dumb. But, guys, I gotta tell you, this movie is fucking awesome.
It's an amazing film.
It is so good that I have no cons for it. That's how good this movie is.
Yeah. I have just one.
Well, I guess technically I may have one tiny little con, but it's not about the movie. Alan Tudyk has been asked repeatedly about a sequel. According to him, a script was written. The script is so bad, he doesn't think it will ever get filmed.
Hey, and if it is, good for him for saying it and saying, no, not doing it.
The only thing I could say to that is this is a movie that can stand on its own 2 feet.
Yes, it can. My only con for this film is it's nitpicky. And I'm tired of the stereotypical teenage college kids.
Yep.
I'm just tired.
And we did have it. We had all the stereotypical horror tropes. We had the token black couple. We had the token druggie. We had all the things that you have that are cannon fodder in movies. And as we were talking about in the first take, I watched the documentary off of Shudder about, it was a film noir documentary, horror noir, about African Americans and black people and their role in horror movies. And it started all the way back in the early 1900s with early films. About how they were always portrayed as either servants or slaves or something that was a detriment to white society.
Yes.
And then in later films, they were usually a token character that died right away.
Yeah, sometimes the first one.
And it is just now that a lot of black characters are finally getting their just dues on black actors and being given starring roles in horror films. Yes. I say it's about damn time.
Yes.
Personally, I don't give a shit what color you are. I have no...
If you got talent, you got talent.
I don't have a racist fucking bone in my body, so anybody that says anything different can kiss my ass. And if you're one of them fucking people that wants to be an ass like that, be an ass like that, but take it far fucking away from me. Anyways. Yeah, so this movie does have... But I think they did that on purpose. They wanted, I think, those stereotypical horror things because it is a horror comedy. They were kind of making fun of themselves. It's a very self-aware film, and I loved it. It has some slasher elements, but it's not really a slasher film. There is a character in the movie who becomes basically a slasher, and we see evidence of that at the beginning of the film. And this is going to be a spoiler review, guys, so spoilers, sorry. Well, not always. I do some spoiler-free stuff, but this movie has been out since 2010. Usually I save the spoiler-free stuff for really new movies.
But there are people that pass this film up, so if you don't want spoilers...
Cut it here.
Cut.
Go watch the movie.
Go watch it, then come back.
Come back and watch the rest of the review.
Now, let's get into the synopsis of this film.
Okay, so I'm going to give you a bit of a thorough build-up here. Okay.
Yeah.
Our film follows Tucker and Dale, two redneck buddies who bought a vacation home in the mountains of God knows where, some redneck fucking...
Who knows?
I don't remember where it was. They probably say, and I just forgot. There's also a group of college kids going up to the same area to party at the same time.
Yeah.
They run into each other at a gas station. The college kids think Tucker and Dale look freaking like redneck crazy fucking loop-de-loo.
They're gonna show us.
Tucker and Dale are looking at the college kids like, man, fuck them stuck-up kids, basically. Except for Dale, who's all like smitten by some of the girls. Dale is very shy. He doesn't have that, forte for talking to women.
Yeah.
And, he tries, and Tucker encourages him to try because he's always saying Dale's talking down about himself. So he encourages him to try. And Tucker, they bought a bunch of equipment to fix up their home and clear out the brush and stuff like that. So he's walking on this, Dale is walking on this giant fucking scythe, looking like a fat-ass redneck Grim Reaper, as he walks up to the girls to talk to them.
He wants to talk to the one. He wants to talk to Allie. Yeah, no, that's her name, but that's who he wants to talk to.
And here's where we start to meet our characters. And the first character we meet is the one who becomes the slasher-type character. Now, I'm going to talk about this now because my first pro we're going to talk about is the acting. And that's my first pro. This guy, okay.
He nailed
the first thing he does.
Nailed it.
Well, we'll talk about that here in a second. Let me finish off
the synopsis.
And then we'll talk about that. I'm sorry. We just did this, guys. We just did this whole review.
No sound.
30 minutes of fucking filming, and the sound wasn't there. Again, I'm getting tired of that shit. I've got to get some better equipment, I'm telling you. Anyways, back to what I was saying.
And knowing is half the battle?
Right. They both think each other's weird. They go off their separate ways. And shit starts to happen. A bunch of accidents, a bunch of confusion, a bunch of big misunderstandings. The college kids think that Tucker and Dale take Allie hostage. Tucker and Dale actually rescue Allie
from drowning.
So they go to rescue her, and doing so, they literally start killing themselves by accident. Tucker and Dale think there's some sort of weird suicide cult.
Yeah.
And it's just like funny as hell accident.
It is.
And in the meantime, the main character for the college kids is going crazier and crazier as the movie is going along. And we start to get this entire backstory on him, and it shows that this kid's really fucked up.
Yeah.
And that's why I want... Okay, but that is our plot. We got accidental deaths going on, big misunderstanding going on, huge mess, and it's fucking hilarious. And then at the end of the film, Tucker and Dale have to fight the evil, which is this kid who becomes fucking evil. He literally becomes a fucked up, disfigured slasher. And it's great. It's absolutely fucking amazing. It's awesome. And I just love it. Okay, so we're just going to jump into pros and cons, guys.
Yep.
Like I said,
I already did the cons.
You already said your con.
Yeah.
My first pro is the acting. And Alan Tudyk's great. There's nobody you really know who they are in this film, at least at the time in 2010 when it came out.
Only
a couple of these actors have gotten a little bigger, but Alan Tudyk was the only actor you really knew at the time, at least as far as that I knew. Maybe some other people knew some, I don't know. But the guy that plays the crazy fucking weird college guy, it's so funny because like the first time we meet them, when they meet each other, when Tucker and them meet the college kids, Dale is sitting there with that big ass side trying to talk to the girls. And he's talking all fucking. He sounds like a lunatic because he's so nervous. But the guy comes in. The guy comes in, and he's like, "We don't want any trouble. We don't need any trouble, man. We don't." And he's doing this weird fucking stance and all that, and it's so over the top. And so ridiculous, but at the same time it works because this movie is written that way.
Yes.
And it works so well, and it's so good, and you just have so much fun with it.
And
it's
you can screw that up,
Yeah.
that over the top. But
can.
this film does not screw that up.
I have no cons for this film, guys. That's how good this movie is to me.
Yeah, I've already done my
I really
one.
enjoy it. I can't wait to hear what Eric has to say, because we did challenge Eric to review this film.
Yeah, because I don't know, Eric, maybe you passed this one up too, like a lot of people have.
Or maybe you've seen it. We don't know, brother, because we checked out your repertoire, and I don't believe I saw a review for this one, so I have no clue if you saw this one.
Can't wait to see the review, though.
Yep, definitely want to see what you got to say.
All right. My first pro for this film is the comedy in this film. It is situational comedy. And it's done very well. Like when Tucker and Dale meet this cop that they've already met once before, pulled him over for a busted taillight, and
he's also the Crazy Ralph character. He's the sheriff and the Crazy Ralph character
from Friday the 13th.
That warns them of the doom that their cabin brings and whatnot.
Yeah. They're dragging this half a torso. Howdy again, officer. We have had a doozy of a day.
And Tucker, the skinny guy, he drops the leg. Dale, meanwhile, the whole time they're talking to him, is still holding the leg up, and the guy's dead torso is just like dragging along.
Yeah.
And it's just so funny, and it's written so well. You're right. It's just the situational comedy is good, and the dialogue comedy is good.
Yes.
And this is a horror comedy, guys, but it isn't a scare fest. This is a fun movie. Now, there are a lot of people out there that don't like horror comedies. If you don't like horror comedies and you've never seen this movie, I still say give it a chance.
Yes, give it a try.
Because it's really good. It's really a good movie. Very well.
It is.
Very well written. And that is my next pro, and that is the script. This script is just amazing. So well done. The dialogue is good. The situations are good. As I said, it's a big confusion, a big mess. But it's orchestrated and done so well. It's like a well-crafted symphony. Yes. Our director does an amazing job. The screenwriters did an amazing job. This is just a really good movie, guys. I really love it.
Fun. Mm-hmm. Absolutely fun.
What's your next one?
Okay. My next pro is the blood and the gore, along with the unique kills that go along with it. Yep. The two kids spear themselves on accident.
We have accidental kills, and we have planned kills by a killer.
Yeah.
There is so much cool stuff in this, guys.
It is. It's so nice. And my favorite is the again, stupid college kid, and he's kind of more of the jock-looking one. And he's got this little pocket knife he pulls out. He's going to attack. Yeah. He's going to attack Tucker.
He sneaks up behind Tucker, and then he rushes him with the knife. And Tucker's not even paying attention. He's just doing his work. Bends over to grab the log, and the guy jumps headfirst. Goes right into the wood chipper. It's fucking amazing. Looks so good. And then in the meantime, Tucker sees the guy in the wood chipper, and he starts trying to get him out.
Oh, he's like, God.
So all the other college kids, all they're seeing is Tucker holding his body in the wood chipper. And it's fucking hilarious, and that's where all that confusion comes back in again, guys.
Yeah.
One of my favorite parts, and it's very gory, very bloody, very brutal, is one of the guys busts in the cabin trying to rescue the people he think need rescued inside.
Yeah, the token black guy.
He's got a weed whacker, and it's going, and Tucker ducks, the other guy ducks, and he hits his own girl right in the face and shreds her face up. It doesn't kill her. She ends up dying in the explosion when the fucking cabin goes up. But it was just so good, guys. The blood, the gore is good. The kills are unique. They're different. There's 2 impaling kills. But the way they're done is just really well and really funny.
It's funny as shit.
It's a great scene. Tucker, he's out there working with the chainsaw, and he's sawing through logs. Well, as he's sawing through a hollow log, he saws right into a hornet's nest. And so the hornets are going all over him, and he's running out with the chainsaw, crazy, looking like Leatherface, like, oh! And they think that he's being all crazy and chasing them. So he starts running through the woods, and they start running, and he's wondering why they're running while he's running. And one of the kids just gets impaled on an upturned tree stump. And it's just so cool. So amazing. So much fun. And then another guy impales himself with a spear he made, trying to take out Dale. While Dale is digging an outhouse of all things.
A shitter hole.
Yep. And I love it. It's so good. So much fun. What did we talk about in the first one? There was something I wanted to mention. First review. Oh, yes. Every time Tucker gets injured. For the Hornets thing. He takes his beer and he starts pouring the beer on himself.
On his wounds.
he gets his bowling fingers chopped off. That's how they say it. He can't chopped off his bowling fingers. And chopped off Tucker's bowling fingers. And they chop off his, and so later on, he's coming in the cabin, he's holding his stump up, and he grabs a beer, cracks it open, and starts pouring it on top. And then he wraps up his hand, and I'm like, okay, like you said, the rednecks think, hey, alcohol, it'll kill the infections or whatever.
It's got to be 40 proof or higher.
You know?
It's just going to make it worse.
It's so funny, guys. It's so hilarious. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
My next pro is, and my final pro, is that the fat guy gets the girl, ladies and gentlemen. Dale, the fat guy, gets the hot chick, and I love that. The fat guy never gets the girl, and that's fucked up.
Okay.
The fat guy always dies. Shelly died. Fucking,
yeah.
Summer of 84, I forgot his name right now. Woody dies. Why does the fat kid always fucking die?
Because they can't run fast enough.
Fuck you, I can too. And I don't have to run. I'll just pull out my fucking gun and shoot him.
They still can't run fast. Alright. Other than... I actually have one more pro that I forgot.
I thought you were done.
No, I actually have one
Alright, well tell the people what it is.
I'm about to. You won't shut the fuck up.
Fuck you.
Alright. One that I forgot in the last time we did this is actually, I love the ending of this film where he's got Allie going on a date. Dale has Allie going on a date. And he brings this weird fucking guy with him.
I don't think he brings him with him. I think the guy was just there at the bowling alley.
Yeah, I forget his name, but
yeah,
he ends up knocking out some other chick and dragging her off. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and Dale and Allie are sitting there like, oh fuck it, we're not getting involved.
Yeah,
and they just start making out, and it's fucking funny. It's so funny. I love that too at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
when Tucker comes in, Tucker is in the hospital, and Dale comes in, and Tucker's like, hey look, they put my fingers back on. And one of his fingers is a chick finger with makeup or nail polish on it.
That one doesn't look right.
And he's like, no, looks the same as it always did, Dale tells him. It's fucking hilarious, guys. Check out this movie if you haven't seen it.
Yes,
it's really
please, good. Come on.
Our favorite kill, guys. Favorite kill?
Wood
chipper kill. We love it.
Boom!
Both of us, it's so cool. The guy just jumps head first, and it's so good.
Oh!
So blood is going everywhere.
Spraying out of
awesome.
the other end. Oh, Lord.
In the meanwhile, guys, this is BroncoJuggalo saying I will see you soon for my 500 subs contest that is coming up soon, guys.
Oh, yes, it is.
I'm getting the prizes together, and I want to get the contest together real nice for everybody. This is a big moment for me, so that is coming soon. Also, this Friday, myself and Dave Maggot are going to be reviewing together Child's Play 2 in my Child's Play review series.
Live stream, right?
And we are doing it live at
wow.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So tune in and check that out. We're going to do our review of it, and then we're going to talk to the people in the chat. So come on by, join us, have some fun with us. This is BroncoJuggalo saying peace.
And Bill saying good night.
Hey, you double G-A-L-O. Hey, 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 hey.